I'm running to be the senator for the state of Florida. I'm running to be the senator for every individual that's in this state. I want to make sure that Republicans know that I want to hear their issues too. I want to make sure that independents know that I'm approachable on their issues too. And I think it's very, very important that people understand that I am what you see. Now, I've been in Congress now 7 years. 6 of those 7 years I served on the Armed Services Committee. I've gone to Iraq, I've gone to Afghanistan. We have to make sure that our veterans are taken care of. We got to make sure that they're able to come back home and that their families are able to receive the kind of care or see the kind of care given to their loved ones that they deserve. And if we look at the role of a United States Senator, is standing up on behalf of the state, everyone in the state of Florida, giving them the kind of representation that they deserve. Standing up on behalf of the state of Florida, that's what I want to do. And I also want to let folks know that I'm not going to live in something that is not, in a world that's not reality. Reality has to be brought to the United States Senate floor. So perspective as it relates to someone like myself who's been a sky cap at the airport, I've lifted over 300 bags before. I've worked for tips before, so I have a good understanding of what folk who work for tips and in the service industry go through every day. I've been a state trooper. You know, I've changed car tires. I might have written a couple of tickets. But I've worked. I went to Florida A&M University, graduated, 4-year degree. I'm happy that I did that, but I went right into serving the people of this state. So we're going to talk about that as we talk about creating jobs in this state. And if those individuals who punch in and punch out every day, for those seniors that moved here to Florida and thought that they never had to work again, finding themselves having to find a job because of the economy, because of the cost of living here in Florida, we have to be able to have opportunities for them. So I look forward to being a part of that movement of bringing the resources down. The recovery package, when people talk about the recovery dollars have filled a great gap here in Florida. Mayors are saying, Kendrick, I'm glad that you voted for it because I still have needs to meet in my city and I can't get help from Tallahassee. I need that help until we're able to get tax revenue and property taxes revenue going back into the Treasury so that I can provide for the people that elected me to lead. Is that big government? And that's the reason why we're going to win this campaign. Because on the other side, we talk about the Republican leadership on the other side, they're talking ideology. They're using words like, well, I'm against big government. Okay, what's your definition of big government? That's what I want to know. 7.1 million Floridians got a tax cut out of the recovery package. There are individuals who've never applied for unemployment ever in their life, finding themselves in a situation where guess what? Now they need assistance. And we had a senator that was blocking that package from coming here, not only the 50,000 individuals here in need here in Florida, but throughout the country. So I share with you that as we go through this campaign, I'm not going to have all the answers, but I'm willing to learn, and I'm willing to stand up on behalf of the people who need me most. And that's every Floridian right now. We need leadership. We don't need ideology, we need leadership.